Assalamu alaikum. I have connected this sensor. This is temperature and humidity sensor that is connected to the PLC using RS485 communication. These two wires uh, are the communication wires, and these two wires are the power and ground wires. So this is uh, Siemens Symmetric S7 1200 CPU 1212 DC relay PLC, and it has a RS485 module, CB1241 RS485. So what is happening? There is a program. Through that program, this PLC is reading the registers of this RS485 based sensor, and it is using Modbus communication protocol. Through these communication module LEDs, we can see that our data is receiving. So first there is a TX that sends the command, and RX glows when the data is read from the sensor. And here we can see the green shows that the data is being sent again to the PLC. We have programmed the PLC using TIA Portal software. So in this software we have done the programming using ladder language. So here we have initialized the communication module, RS485 communication module, and put the parameters, and below we have done the programming for Modbus communication. We have made this PLC master Modbus. So this is the programming for master Modbus communication. We have put the address for 0001. This is the register where we have data, and the length is 2, so it will read the two registers. For example, 4001 and 4002. In 4001 there is humidity, and in 4002 there is temperature. So this is the programming for Modbus communication, and then this data we have made this conversion block. In this conversion block we have converted the data. So actually the data we are getting will be in an array. So this is the first integer in array, this is the second integer in array. So we have divided this by 10 here and also by 10 here, because this is multiplied by 10 of the data. The raw data is multiplied by 10. After dividing by 10 we have the real data. We have also set up the OPC UA server. OPC UA is a cross-platform open source standard through which we can transfer the sensor and actuator data to the cloud. This is mostly used in industrial automation. So this data, you can see the data of temperature and humidity are being transferred to the OPC UA server. So this data is then being read by the OPC UA client. So we have made the client in Node-RED. So what is happening? So actually in this we have set up some nodes that that read the OPC UA server the data of temperature and humidity. So after reading these data, these both are joined and sent to the Firebase. So this you can see the data being sent to the Firebase. So I can just open one of them and you can see. So the data is being sent, the temperature reading and humidity reading, and this data is also being plot in the Node-RED dashboard. So we also see it 192 dot 168 dot 1.53 UI. So we can see the data. This is the real-time data of this sensor. Okay, and the one most thing, one important thing, this Node-RED server is not running on this laptop. This TIA portal was running on laptop, but Node-RED is not running on laptop. The server is in the PLC, but the client is Raspberry Pi. So the data communication between PLC and Raspberry Pi is using Ethernet, and so the Raspberry Pi is a client and PLC is a server. So they both are communicating, and Raspberry Pi is reading the temperature and humidity data from PLC. Okay, so we can see the real time level gauges of temperature and humidity. So we can just see the changing the humidity. Let's see if it changes or not. Look, the humidity is up to 83. So this is working. So after sending, so we can go again to the Node-RED. Here we can see in the end the data is also being sent to the Firebase. So why we are sending the data to Firebase? So that this data can be used in any sort of web application or mobile application. So we can just explore the Firebase. You can see that here we have made a very good data structure for the data. First of all, that the data is being called RS485 data, and in RS485 there is an year 2025, there is a month 9th month September, and this is the date 13 date 14 date. So if we go to 14 date, there is 15 hour, that means 3 PM, and then this is 18 is minute, this is 90 minute. If we open the 90 minute, there is 11 second, there is 13 seconds. So if we open 30 second, we will get the humidity and temperature reading. So just we open the temperature, so we can see the temperature reading is 279. That is actually not divisible by 10, we have to divide it later by 10. And similarly, this is humidity, we will also divide it by 10, so it will become 36.7, and temperature will become 27.9 after dividing by 10. So this is the Firebase data. So then we have made an app. So an app is just a minute. So this is an app. So we have hosted this app on PythonAnywhere.com. So we have programmed it. So this is the live dashboard for this Siemens PLC data. Okay, so we can see live humidity and temperature. This data is not coming from directly from OPC UA. This data is coming from Firebase. So let's change the humidity. You can see it has gone to 67.1. So we also have a graph. You can see the graph, the live graph of temperature and humidity. Okay, and there are the statistics for the maximum, minimum, average and current, humidity and temperature, and these are the last 10 readings. So I hope you like this project, and you can open this link if my system is running and my Raspberry Pi is running. You can see the data live.